Welcome to Adios Acne. I'm Roseanne. I'm so excited to share some products that have made a big difference in my skin. And way to go. We have so many people watching live. Tammy, hi. So glad you're here. And Sarah, that's awesome. And Mary Lynn and Tirsa are here. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. And Holly Shirtlift, thank you so much for supporting Sarah. Yes. Hey, Mom. So happy that you guys have tuned in. So maybe you struggle with acne, or maybe you know somebody who struggles with acne, whether it's a child or a grandchild or a spouse. And so I hope something from this class can help, whether it's for you or someone that you know. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to first do a quick introduction. We're going to get into the products, but make sure you're putting your name in the comments, because the giveaway we're doing today is this cute lip gloss. There's 6 of them here, I think. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 5 of them. I can count. 5 different shades of lip glosses, and they're perfect for your purse or in your pocket, and they're just mini sized, and they're super fun. So these are great for yourself, or like I know my daughters love these, and they each have their own little gloss. So it's perfect size. So okay. So, and welcome. We just had Amber. I saw your comment. Awesome. And Edith, thank you so much for being here and supporting Sarah. Yay, Edith. We're so glad you're here. Christine, welcome, welcome. Great to have you on. Oh, yay. And Ruth is watching too. Cool. So whether you're on the Facebook group or in the YouTube, make sure you're chatting. I'm Roseanne Owen. I've been building my Mary Kay business for 15 years now. Prior to joining, I had graduated from college. I got my degree in piano. So very different than this. I had no idea I would ever be a part of Mary Kay. I didn't even really know what Mary Kay was. But I was looking for a part-time job because I don't know about you, but I felt like a hamster on a wheel every single month being in the same place. And we weren't setting aside money for savings. And that started to eat at me month after month. And we had been married for about 3 years at that point. And we were in college, and luckily we graduated debt-free. But I thought, okay, now that we're graduated and we're making money, right out of college, you're not making a whole lot. So I'd read Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover, and that book really taught me if you want something different, you need to do something different. And I was teaching piano. I had pretty much maxed out on how much hours and students I could have. Had about 40 students at the time. And I knew I had free time in the morning where I could have a part-time job. And so I was looking around, but nothing ever felt right. And I wanted something flexible. I wanted something I would enjoy and feel like I was making a difference. And that's when I got invited to a Mary Kay facial. I fell in love with the product. My skin felt super soft. If you haven't had a facial with your consultant for a while, make sure you hook up and get some samples, whether it's in the mail if you don't live local, or if you do, go over and get a free facial. But I didn't know if I could do this. I'm very introverted. I knew nothing about makeup. I didn't want to work with women because I thought it would be a lot of drama and gossip. But what I have found is this business attracts women who live their life by the golden rule. And I also found out there's no sales quotas. And I also learned that you could earn the use of a career car. And little by little, I thought, well, this sounds amazing. I like the flexibility. I can do it as little or as much as I want. And it just started out that the first couple of years was about 5 hours a week. And then I moved up the career path as I decided to get a promotion and started working 15 hours a week. And that's when we earned our first career car about 6 months after that. And I had no idea if I could do it, right? But if I can do it, anyone can do it that wants to. And it all starts in the 6 inches between your ears, because that is where that belief happens. And I'm so grateful to be a bigger thinker and more belief than I ever would have been had I not been a part of something like this. Because when you are your own boss, you learn and grow in the most amazing ways, but also you can raise more confident children. And hopefully they're like being really rowdy in the background. So you probably can't hear it, but I can. But okay. So, and we have Rachel's on. Yay, Rachel. So glad you're here. Ashley. Awesome. So, okay. So let's jump into this acne line. This is the line that Mary Kay came out with in 2013. I was struggling with acne at that very time. We had lost our first baby, and for the next couple of years, my skin suffered with acne, hormonal acne. So this is my before and after pictures. Mary Kay launched this at our seminar. I was very skeptical. Even though I love Mary Kay products, I just wasn't sure, is this going to really help? And so, but they say clear skin in 7 days. And I thought, okay, I'm going to at least try it. So I just got the trial version for myself. It's like this size, just tiny. Lasts about 2 weeks. And I thought, well, I'm just going to start with this. And then, if I like it, I'll get the big step. But after 1 week of using the 4 steps, and I'll go through in detail what each of the steps does, their benefits, I had no new breakouts. And that hadn't happened in a very long time. But second, it was clearing up my existing acne quickly too. I felt like they would come in, take forever to come in, and they would last forever. And then another one would come in before the other one even went away. And anyway, I just was so frustrated with it. And so in 7 days, clear skin. I will tell you though, and you can see in my notes, that although I have dry acne prone skin, so if you have dry acne prone skin, you want to be careful with the blemish control toner and maybe just use it every other day until your skin gets used to it. It was a little too much for me at the beginning. My skin just felt like dry. But if you have oily acne prone skin, you're probably okay to use all 4 steps right off the beginning, morning and night. That's just how it's designed. And Joni, oh, so glad you're here, girl. Love you. Thank you so much. Yay. So I'm going to go through each of these steps. So the big box, see, this is the big box. This comes with the full size products. This is the trial version. I love that there's 2 different things because for a couple different reasons. First of all, if you want to just try the trial version, or I had a friend, she just bought it for her son, because sometimes you don't know if teenagers are going to actually use it. And, anyway, just to see if it works for them. So she got this one. But I also like the smaller version in a different way because when you're traveling or going on vacation, you don't have to pack your full size stuff. And so a lot of our travel, and I know Amber just last week got the mini version at the Timewise because it's nice to have the travel versions. I know I always make sure I have one for myself. And then the full size, there's 4 steps. They're here. When they come, they're in the box, and it's in order of application, tall, or not really tallest to shortest, but left to right. So we have the cleanser. The cleanser is 2% salicylic acid, and that provides that really deep clean to cleanse and to help clear up the bacteria, because that's what acne is. Acne is not oil, it is bacteria. So that 2% salicylic acid. And I actually have this in my shower still, and once in a while I'll still keep using it if I feel like I have a breakout or something, because I love that cleanser. So great. It's a gel type cleanser. And this one bottle, because it's a gel cleanser, I feel like gel cleansers last longer and go farther. A little bit goes a long way. About 5 months. I feel like this cleanser average, probably everything lasts about 3 months, but I do feel like the cleanser lasts much longer, especially if you're careful, not squeezing out too much. Now the toner, the blemish control toner, this also is 2% salicylic acid. And the toner, you'd put it on a cotton ball. And I like to start on the nose area and just stay in the main areas. You want to avoid your eye area. With that one, it can help with blackheads. So that's one reason I love to start with the nose. And a toner balances the skin, so it's not super dry or super oily. So it just gives it that, it balances the pH levels on your skin. So that's what the toner does. And this one, like I said, can be kind of powerful. If you have any cuts on your skin, it might sting. And I, like I said, if you want to try it every day, morning and night, but then after a week, my skin was so dry. So I cut back and just used this Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning. Didn't use it any rest of the week. But then when I got my skin to used to it, I introduced it once every day. And then I went back to twice every day, and it was totally great. And I continued to use it for about 2 years. Then there's this cute little acne treatment gel. This is a spot treatment, which is perfect. This is smaller, so it's not going over your whole face, but it's on the actual acne as 5% benzoyl peroxide, and also is helping to clear up that bacteria quicker and prevent future breakouts as well. So that's we call it the Zit Zapper, lovingly. Some customers, when they're ordering, they're like, I need more Zit Zapper. And we know what they're talking about, the little acne spot treatment gel. So that's what that one is. And then the final step, which I think is very important, is the moisturizer. Even if people have oily skin, it is so crucial that they're using the correct moisturizer for them and making sure it's like an oil-free moisturizer like this one, very lightweight. And that, when you're giving your skin the hydration it needs, then it's less likely to overproduce hydration. So making sure you're on the correct skincare for your skin. Everyone has different skins, different stages of life. And sometimes like this exact set might not be the exact set for someone. And so that's the beautiful part about Mary Kay is our dermatologists and scientists have created all of our skincare lines to be compatible with each other. So they know the ingredients, they know, what's going to be working well with each other. And so they create our products that way. It is more rare that a customer might need, a different cleanser, but then use the rest of the acne set or, vice versa. But it is beautiful to know that we can mix and match in our own products because our dermatologists created all of them. And so they work well together. So that is the full set. One extra thing I wanted to show is our charcoal mask. This also says clear proof on it. It doesn't come in the set. It's sold separately. But our activated charcoal, when it's placed on your skin, it's pulling double its weight and impurities to the surface. And so I love to use this, especially when I break out, because you're pulling that to the surface, especially if it's a deep zit that's just painful. I'm like, let's get this process moving a little quicker here. So, and on my masking class, if you've been on those, that shows like how it can help with also with blackheads, with whiteheads, just oily skin in your T-zone. You can use it once a week or twice a week. I use it once a week because I have more dry skin, and I just keep it right there in the center of my face. Just did that last night, so I love it. Yes, Ashley says the best mask. Everyone who tries this love this. I haven't met someone who didn't like it actually, and it has a lot of other uses too. Get a mosquito bite, put some charcoal on it. There's a lot, we've talked about this before on my big fat Greek wedding where like Windex is the solve-all. Charcoal mask is my solve-all. So, yep, 100%. Yep, I love the charcoal mask. Yep, and yeah, love the travel size. And welcome, Jan. Oh my goodness, I saw your picture that you guys went to Florida. How incredible! I don't know if you're still there, if you're back from vacation, but I hope you had the best time. Hope the weather is amazing. So. Yes. And Amber says that was the only thing that helped my acne. Yes. I think you were talking probably about the Clear Proof probably when we were back at this. So, oh my gosh. Yeah. I know I've had a customer, she's having a birthday here soon in February, but Lisa, and I didn't realize she had acne when I met her, but so I demoed like the repair line. She ended up buying the Clear Proof. And about a month later, I got an email from her that said, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful we connected because I have tried everything. I've been on, different Accutane and Proactive and all these different things for her acne. And she said, this is the only thing that helped. And one thing I love about Mary Kay is we have 100% satisfaction guarantee. So I hope that this helps everyone, but let's say you try it. And my good girlfriend who just bought one for her son, I was like, worst case scenario, it doesn't help him or he doesn't use it. And I'll refund your money, because Mary Kay backs that up. And so it's risk-free for parents to try it for teens or for them to try it for themselves if they're struggling. Because if you try it and you give it a good try, 7 days, 12, 14 days, or however, 2 weeks, and you're like, this is not improving it. We can refund your money. We can trade it for something else. We can find, until we get that great formula for you. And there's no expiration on that. Mary Kay did that on purpose because she wanted, and then they have to make sure their products do what they say or they'd be bankrupt. But they're a very small percentage of their expenses go back to paying for those refunds because very few people have to refund it because the products are that good. So yeah, I love. Oh, cool. And you're back in Phoenix. Well, that's fun. So I'm so glad you guys looked like you had a fun time. It looked like the weather was nice. So yeah, put some charcoal on it. I know. Oh, that is our funny little joke at my house. I'm like, put some charcoal mask on it. So my husband's like, enough with the charcoal mask. So, okay. So now I want to show another before and after picture. Yes, I think so, Ashley. You'll have to ask her. So, yeah, so this is fun too. I love her before and after pictures. And I believe we do not need skincare to be beautiful. Or if it's a guy, we don't need, skincare to look our best. But I believe it can help us feel so much more confident and have one less thing to worry about, right? Because it's not fun to have to try and cover it up. Or if you're a guy, you can't really cover it up. It's not very common is getting more common, but not got many guys have their own foundations that they're wearing. So I really love just giving that peace of mind and more confidence, because when you feel good, confident on the outside, you can feel more confident too, also in the inside, and that can build that confidence. So I love that there. Okay, so as we, I want to spin the wheel actually right now and show our little share screen. Click on the buttons. So I put 5 different things on here that are going to be our giveaways tonight. And so when I spin the wheel, we'll find out if you're needing to order, maybe it's clear proof, maybe you're struggling with acne, or something like your child or grandchild is, or maybe you need something else, like you're running low on mascara. It's good to switch that out every 3 months. I know I just switched out mine just barely, and I love just having a nice new mascara is my favorite. Or maybe it's a moisturizer. I know it's been really dry in the winter. And so if you're running low, you can think about any skincare or makeup. That means the world to your beauty consultant, and supporting a small business owner. So I'll spin the wheel. We'll find out. I think I'm sharing it. Hope you guys can see this. Yep. We'll find out what our gift with purchases. So if whatever you're ordering in the next 24 hours from your beauty consultant, no way. Shut the door. Because that was what Elena last week. How fun. 10% off your entire order. Oh my gosh, with your beauty consultant. How fun is that? My gosh. I think that's the best one on there. That's super fun. So yay. So 10% off your order. And that's in the next 24 hours after watching this. So if you're watching it live, that's till like tomorrow, Friday. But if you're watching the replay, that's just 24 hours from once you watch this. And just text your consultant and let her know, hey, I was watching the class and they said you get 10% off, or 10% off. So reach out to your beauty consultant. And right now, I'm going to give you guys a chance to think about someone you'd love to refer to a free facial. Maybe it is someone struggling with acne and they can come try this first. I think that's the best approach, where they get to learn the order of application, how little, it's very little that they need of the products. We don't want them using too much of it, because a little bit goes a long way. And also, to use like not only the correct order of application, but more about the benefits and the purpose. I wish as a kid, when I got a toner in my skincare, that I was taught more what a toner did. Like I was like, it feels nice, but like on the days where I was in a hurry, I just skipped that. I did my cleanser, my moisturizer. If I would have known a cleanser balances my skin, so I'm not so too dry, I don't really have a problem being too oily, but I would have been way more consistent with that. So that's one thing I love about the education part. So we're going to go through the referral part. And this is super fun to think about someone like whoever's the hardest working woman that pops into your mind, or the happiest woman you know, someone who brings you joy. And I was a referral. So I do not take this lightly. I am so grateful for the referral program, and that my good girlfriend from college, it even had been a few years since I had even seen her, referred me, because my life has been dramatically changed. And she got a free something, I'm sure, or half off something. But when you refer 12 people, they can live anywhere in the United States. We do ask that they're over 18, and maybe even over 21, actually, is probably better, because you're kind of still a child when you're 18. But not really. Sorry if anyone was 18 and they're offended by that. Sorry. But half off. I know I was not. Yeah. Anyway, I was not very mature, I think, at age 18. So when you get half off a makeup item of your choice, when you refer 12 referrals, they can live anywhere in the United States. And that can be such a fun way to give a friend a compliment, but also give them a free pampering experience. So yes. And Ashley says, welcome back to the Valley of the Sun, Jan. Yes. So fun. I love that you guys are both in Arizona. I love that we're on the same time right now. Like, I wish we stopped daylight savings so that we didn't have to worry about what time are you on? What time are we on? But anyway, so I'm going to play some music. This gives me a chance to put your name in the comments. So we'll do our drawing here for the lip glosses. But make sure that you type your name in the chat if you haven't already. I think everyone has, but in case you haven't, you know about that. So let's get some music going. Here we go. What I forgot to share, don't put those referrals in the chat, but just privately share those with your beauty consultant. You can either write them on a piece of paper, text a picture of it to her. We'll have about 3 minutes or so, or you can just, exactly just share them with her. So that's how you can share them with her. Okay. I typed everyone's names that's commented so far, but just double check in case I missed your comment. This is just for customers. And yeah, so I'll just have that up there for a little bit. And Tammy, yes, the book that I talked about was The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. I would let you borrow it, but I think I let someone else borrow it at one point, and I don't think I have it anymore. So, but yeah, Total Money Makeover. I think you can check it out at the library. I'm sure there's dozens of copies there. I love that book so much. I think it's a great read and something to reread too, because I think it's always good to be aware of our spending and what we're saving and all that stuff. But also Dave Ramsey wrote a book called Smart Money, Smart Kids, or Smart Kids, Smart Money. And that's been a really good book. I'm actually in the middle of that one. And that's fun to kind of teach your kids how to be good with money, because that's, I think that's extremely important. So so Total Money Makeover, Dave Ramsey. So, okay. And I'm so grateful for that book, because I got it for my wedding. I didn't really read. I don't even know who gave it to me, but we got it for a wedding. We were in college, didn't read it for like 3 years, graduated. And then I had all this free time. I was like, I probably should read that book. And then I was like, this is such a fun book. It's the most fun financial book I've ever read, actually. So anyway, the stories are incredible. So, okay. So while we, before we do our drawing really quick, I'm going to pull up our specials. That's not the thing. There we go. So we talked about skincare tonight, and we have a supplement with the charcoal mask, but mostly skincare. And I feel like 99% of the time, an issue can be solved by just using a correct skincare set for your skin. On the top row, there's some deals, but right below that, we have different skincare sets. We have our Repair. That's my favorite. Shout out if you love Repair. Love the anti-aging benefits. There is the Miracle Set. There's the Natural line. There's our Clear Proof, and that's what we talked about and tried today. And I didn't even share prices. So the full set, this is where I'll share prices, is $56 for the full size set. That lasts 3 months at least for everything. But then, like I said, the toner and the cleanser I can get to last longer. I run out of the spot treatment and the moisturizer first. And definitely probably the moisturizer very first for myself, because I have dry, acne-prone skin. And then there's the Mary Kay set. Now that set is also great for teenagers. It's an entry-level skincare line that's great for sensitive skin. It's not anti-aging. And one thing I do wish is that it has sunscreen and with it, but you can always add we have some sunscreens. Our mineral sunscreen is sold separately, because I feel like the sun is the number one thing that ages our skin. And then as a teenager, I rarely listened to my mother. And sorry, Mom, if you're watching, I thought I could tan when I have like the most cool undertone skin, because my mom's a redhead. Thanks, Mom. And I would try and, be outside and get tan, but I don't tan, and I just got burnt. So I wish I would have been a better listener and, more sunscreen. So more often, but that Mary Kay line is great for teenagers. If they don't have acne, or it's not super severe, that might be a better line. If they have moderate to severe acne, definitely the Clear Proof. So yes, Repair, whoop, whoop. I was hoping someone would do that. Thank you, Sarah. So fantastic. So those are our different skincare lines. Most of them come with little travel or trial versions of them. And then below that is our supplements. We have retinol products, which we're talking about next week. Oh my gosh. I'm going to talk about our dynamic wrinkle limiter. It just launched in like November, and I'm loving it. So I'm going to show my before and after pictures. So, but going into detail on that next time. But there's all these different supplements. We talked about the masking set, specifically the charcoal mask. That one's $26 by itself. And the trial size of the Clear Proof is also $26. So that, those are the different prices on that. And then there's makeup on the bottom and some skincare as well. When you get multiple sets, you get a savings. And so the Clear Proof set counts as one, the masking set counts as one. And then if you picked out 2 more sets, maybe the Mary Kay set, or like the eye candy set where you have your eye makeup remover, mascara, and eyeliner, then you get 4. So that's 4 sets total. You can get the Princess Special. So you can pick out 4 sets on the page. They can be any 4 sets and only pay $199. And then you get our travel roll-up bag for free, which I have right here. This is so convenient. I keep everything organized in my bathroom so that the stuff that I'm using daily is really close. But then when I go on a trip, it's easy to like roll up and take with me. And I'm way less likely to forget something because I have it all here. So love that. So that's a gift with purchase with any Princess, Queen, or Cadillac sets. And then our best kept secret is our starter kit. And the 2 main reasons I see women join is, one of them, they are looking for fun, flexibility, friendships, and personal growth. And they want to have this as a side hustle. It's just kind of like, you think of your life as like a jar, and your big rocks are like your priorities with your family, with your faith, with your career. You have those in there, your hobbies. And then the sand is Mary Kay. And you can just have a little bit of sand in there. You can have a lot, kind of depends on how big your vase is and how many rocks you already have in there. But I love it. It's just the sand. And for me, it gives me learning and growth. And me and Sarah love this quote: if you're not learning, you're not happy. And we crave, like, naturally our bodies want to learn. And so that is Mary Kay for me. There's always something to learn, something fun with skincare or makeup, and different time management or different tricks and tips with this business, different skills that we learn. So it's only $35. That is crazy, because when I joined 15 years ago, it was $100. You think of inflation and everything, like Mary Kay is like lowering the cost, and it makes me smile. So they're just such a golden rule company, and I'm grateful for that. So it's $35, or you can add on the $90 kit, which gives you full-size products. It comes with our Time-Wise skincare line for normal to dry skin and combination oily, but also charcoal mask, which we talked about, oil-free eye makeup remover, the best oil-free eye makeup remover in the world. We are the #1 direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world, which means thank you. You are the customers of the #1 direct selling brand. So thank you. You make us great. And then we also have CC cream foundations, so really lightweight foundations that come in there. There's all 5 shades. So you are one of the shades. And then the other ones you can demo with or give as gifts or sell, up to you. And then there is, just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything, Ultimate Mascara. I don't think I talked about that. So, and the microdermabrasion. Oh my gosh. Oh, love that. So that is the $90 add-on. You can either use it all yourself. You can use it to sell. You can use it to demo. It's about $450 retail, but you only pay $90. And then I always love to share, if someone's interested in joining, whether it's for the fun, flexibility, the friendships, or maybe it's just like they just want their own 50% off to be the smart shopper. Then when we do our orders, our minimum order is $225. So we get a hand select $450 retail, and we just pay half of that. And then you only have to do that once a year to remain a consultant. So that's the have tos. And I love knowing that I could try this, and if it wasn't for me and I wasn't my jam, I could send back my unused products and Mary Kay would buy it back. So they even have like a replacement thing for consultants. They'll buy it back at 90%, which is huge. And so I believed in myself 10%, and Mary Kay believed in me 90%. And that gave me 100% confidence to give it a try. So thank you guys so much. And I was hooked from the first time. When you see women try the product and feel good about their skin, that's the best feeling in the world. Good skin, right? Okay. I mean, there's other good feelings too, but it's one of my favorites. Good feeling skin. So we are going to finish and wrap up. So thank you so much for being on here tonight. I can't wait to see you as the winner of these fun, cute little lip glosses. On each of them, I won't take them out, but there's like this little jewel at the top, and they're so beautiful. So beautiful. So let's get this going. And I'm just going to, I need to check my text messages super quick, because sometimes people can't comment on YouTube because they're not signed in, and I would feel really bad if I checked my messages. And okay, Caitlin's sick, Mindy can't. Let's see. Okay, there's just one other message. Okay, sweet. I have everyone. So I just did not want to find that surprise right after. So okay. Let's see who our lucky winner is. And it looks like it's going to be Edith. Yay, Edith. Awesome. Thank you so much for supporting. I think you're a guest of Sarah's, so I'll find out what your address is and get this popped in the mail to you. And thank you so much for supporting your beauty consultant. That means the world to her. So first of all, text your consultant right now and let her know that you are watching. That means the world to her and helps her as she's working on different goals each month. And then please join us next week if you want. It's the same time. It will be a different link, so you can get that from your consultant if you haven't already signed up for them. And we're going to be talking about our Goodbye Wrinkles. It's our clinical solutions. It's like a derma cosmetic skincare line that we have. something you'd find at a spa or a dermatologist's office. And so I'm so excited that our dermatologist launched this product. And Edith, you have so much love right here. Look at this. Look at this. Congrats. And I hope you feel like $1,000,000, girl. That's fantastic. So fun. Thank you guys for all cheering for her, and have an awesome rest of your night. And we'll hope to see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.